Right, good morning, guys. Hmm. So we have some volume this morning on some penny stocks finally. After yesterday was absolutely ugly. CNS. Acquired worldwide. Okay. So that's interesting. And this must be a new IPO, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty good. Earnings call. That's not anything. So, all right. So we have several different possible plays. ADXS here is moved right above this 50-day moving average, and it has room all the way up to 356. So that could easily get moving. SEAX has moved in pre-market a whole $3. So this is extremely high. And then we have the 200 at $5, 504. So it's going to be tricky. Yeah, good morning, Jerry. Yeah, it looks pretty promising this morning. Yesterday was absolutely ugly in the penny stock world, but we've got some volume today, so it looks a lot better than it did yesterday, that's for sure. Now, my problem with AEX is it's moved too much. I mean, we're right in this area here, so it only got room to that 200-day moving average, and that's going to hold up as a pretty strong resistance. So, excuse me, this will have to come down. This will have to come down some. I'd like to see this open and crash down to this VWAP and maybe get all the way down to $4 and then maybe get a move back up to the VWAP. CanF, they got some patents for their sexual dysfunction drug. Patents are not that big a deal, but they did get patents for several different countries. So maybe it could get some hype. And then CENSP has exclusive rights, acquired worldwide rights for brain cancer drug from Houston Pharmaceuticals. This is a recently new IPO. So there's not a lot of chart history on this. And that means it can go as high as it wants to go. There's not any other resistance besides 485, besides natural resistance. And right now we are above all three indicators. So CNSP could get some volume. It could go crazy. Let me do one more scan here, make sure I'm not missing anything else. Okay. No, I got all those. Anything here? Let's see. Market just opened. CNSP, getting a little pop right in the beginning. SAEX. Ooh, what's going on here? Where's the... Oh, there we go. So like I said, we won't see this come back down. If this just keeps running, then it's just going to run, and I'm not going to force anything, but it could just keep running. What's up, One Life? Good morning. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to force anything. We want to wait for the pattern first, and if it just runs, it just runs. I'm pretty interested in CNSP, though. KNF is open up right below, right above. Let's see, MYOV. Okay, so I missed this because this is out of the price range, but MYOV's moved a lot as well. So we got a lot of volume. Okay, SAEX came all the way back down. Beautiful. So it came straight down, which is fine. But we wanted to consolidate a little bit under this VWAP. We don't want this to come straight back up and break the VWAP. Yeah, MYOV. Yeah, I got them watching them both. MYOV is way off that VWAP, man. That's dangerous. I'm not touching that until it comes back down. SAEX is being shorted out hard, so that's good. Let's wait and see if we get a pattern on this. CNSP. See, this was the one I was saying I was interested in too, and it's already moving pretty nicely. Kind of missed it there. Like I said, this is a relatively new IPO, so we are now above everything on this chart. There's nothing really holding it back. So, like I said, we want to wait for a pattern. Getting some upper shadows right here on these candles. So maybe this will pull back some. MYOV still holding up there. See, oops, fix my percent change here. There we go. SAEX still cracking off. Look like ANDS cracking, or ADXS was cracking off. So yeah, we just gotta be patient, wait for something to form. I think we're on all the stocks that are hot. That's not really there. TRPX not doing anything. And there's an agreement to merge, so you got a merger for TRPX. So there's some potential there too. There's a lot of potential on a lot of stuff today. That's why we gotta be patient. We gotta wait it out. MYOV still just running. Said I'm not touching that. That's gonna have to U-shape back around quite a bit. CNSP. See, really right here, you could have got a good bounce play. 450 area, because all three moving averages right there. But so we need this to come back down some. So I don't want to do anything stupid. I'm not going to force anything. I'm going to wait for a pattern. I'm tired of the dumbness that I did. So I'm being very disciplined. Wait for something to form. SAEX is just getting shorted so hard. Bloodbath on this stock right now. And that's what scares me about MYOV, because if you try to get in this when it's way up, it could easily just turn around like SAEX. Need some type of pattern. See, CNSP. Still holding up in this area. And this kind of a bull flag, but it's really ugly, and I wouldn't consider it a bull flag. It's pretty ugly. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Trying to play MYOV at this point in this area is very suicidal. Because all you gotta do is look at SAEX, and then it's way off the VWAP, and now it's dropped a whole entire dollar. Actually, more than a dollar. So, very ugly. Very ugly. TRAPX has crashed out some. CanF not really doing anything. What's ADXS doing? ADXS kind of went straight down and moving back to this VWAP. You can see it slowly grow up there a little bit more. Yeah, and see, this is what I'm talking about. This stock was up 1673 and down to 1453 in a matter of minutes. You have no predictability right here, right now. It's just dangerous getting anywhere on that. Okay, SAEX. If this can keep U-shaping around, this could be pretty good. The only thing I don't like is how far down it is from the. There's a 60-cent difference in the VWAP and where it's at right now. So I don't know about that. See, GNPX, Jerry said. Let's see what GNPX is all about. Nice little move. Positive preclinical data. Positive is good. The preclinical data, that means like, it means like before they even started the phases of the thing. So like, that's kind of too early to tell. But this stock has moved. I didn't even see this earlier. Last time it was over $1. About 2 months ago. So this did get a little pop, break of the VWAP there, 80 cents to $1.09. But I would still wait for, see what's the float on this. 15 million, yes, it's got good float. So right now, what's holding the 9 EMA? MYOV, is that what you're talking about? One Life? Maybe. So we've got a lot of interesting plays here. CNSP got another pop, man. This is a nice run from 460 to 560. That's easy money there. But there's no predictability to get in it. So yeah, we just have to wait. We just have to wait till we get some type of pattern. There's no pattern here. And you could potentially buy off the bounce of the VWAP here. But I like patterns. MYOV, still nothing there. SAEX, still nothing there. TRPX, nothing there. No volume on that. CanF, nothing. I don't like any of this. ADXS. So I guess this was kind of a bull flag right here, because this popped out like a bull flag. And you got some more consolidation going on here. Man, it's just too far up right now. You got no pattern. Yeah, you gotta be smart and wait for your moves. That's been like my biggest mistake on the small account challenges. Every loss I've taken is because I didn't wait for my trade. I didn't wait for my patterns to set up. I just jumped in head first. And when you jump in head first, you usually land on your face, and it doesn't feel good. So, see, MYSZ, what is going on here? So they must have had a reverse stock split. That's what that looks like. And okay, so volume started coming into here. Looks like it got halted on some volume. So this is another play we now have to watch, because reverse stock splits are known to move sometimes. So let's add this to the watch list. Usually I like to take stocks off of the watch list, but there's just too much good stuff this morning. See, NYSE slowly coming back up again. Not NYSE, never mind. I was thinking SAEX, but SAEX still crashing. Coming down hard. Is there any area of support for this to stop crashing at? A little bit there at $3. A little bit there at 240, but this might just keep crashing. MYOV, see there? MYOV is still crashing out. That's why I said this is dangerous to play this anyway. Anywhere up here above this VWAP, way up here, is too dangerous. GMPX crashing out. Now, actually, this is starting to form a nice, pretty U-shape. If we can get this to curl back around a couple more minutes, break of the VWAP, we could get a decent move on this. So I like GMPX right now. SAEX is just a bloodbath. It is just ugly. And it looks like that's what's going to happen. MYOV is maybe it might start hitting a bloodbath too, but it's still above the VWAP, so it's okay for now. TRPX still not really doing anything. CNSP all the way back down to the VWAP. So we've got a lot going on right now. Yeah, SAX definitely looks like crap. Shorters have took over for sure. It's definitely a shorters area. I'm really liking this right here though. This is a beautiful U-shape. This is a beautiful U-shape. Yeah, initial run up, crash back down, and if this keeps U-shaping back up, so they can get about 600 shares. So even if we only get 10 or 20 cents on this, it'd still be worth it. And this preclinical data, that's not the best, but we do have a pattern at least. This is what I'm leaning towards right now, is GMPX. Because we are getting a pattern here. If this continues to do what it's doing, get in at 91 cents. If we get in right in that area, maybe 93 cents. So I just want to keep watching that and see if that's going to U-shape. MYSE still not doing anything after the halt. MYOV, a little bounce off the VWAP, so you could have got a little bounce play there. And GMPX starting to crack a little bit. SAEX still cracking. So CNSP. I'd like to see this crack below the VWAP. If this cracks below the VWAP, we can get a U-shape. I would definitely be willing to dump in CNSP. This is the one I was leaning toward. I'm looking at a lot. I'm looking at CNSP. I'm looking at GNPX, but GNPX cracked off now, so we'll have to wait on that. I'm watching MYSZ in case it starts moving because it's reverse split. I'm not, like, MYV is a little high up, so I probably wouldn't get in it, but still watching SAEX in case it comes around. TRPX, if we get full U-shape and volume comes in, possibly. AXDS, nothing there. CANF, nothing there. I'm actually going to take CANF off. I think I'm going to take AXDS off too. Yeah, I'm going to take it off. So let's see, Neuro, another reverse stock split. And we are way up there, but we barely have any volume. But this is slowly climbing. This is slowly riding the VWAP. Big spread on this stock. My level 2 has a different setup. What do you mean? What's different about my level 2? This is my level 2 right here. See, did this crack? Oh, yay. Okay, beautiful. We want this to come back down and start to U-shape. So CNSP on watch for the U-shape. PRX, PX. Yeah, nice pullback there. That's what we want. SAEX starting to move back up a little bit. GMPX cracking off. MYV, OV, MYC not really doing anything. Yeah, so now, right now, is what I want to watch is CNSP. Oh, it's cracking off pretty hard, but most likely it's not going to drop much lower. 430, 435 is the bottom support. Now, like I said, this shouldn't drop much lower than that. If it does, that'll be surprising. So we'd like to see this move around here. I don't want this to come straight back up. See, where's our... Oh, yeah, our moving averages are in this 450 area. So actually, you have a ton of support in that 450 area. You see it's bounced right off of that. So yeah, this should be bottom support. There's no reason why this should break these moving averages, but you never know. This market's crazy right now. Neuro cracked below the VWAP. See, SAEX still starting to move back up some. Let's see the 5-minute chart on this, because right now we kind of have like these little dippy doos going on. Yeah, so this would have to make a big U-shape on the 5-minute. So yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot to watch here. A lot going on. Not counting anything out yet. What's going on? Looks like my Thinkorswim froze up a little bit there, so I could give that a second. That's great. Hopefully we don't have these issues again. Alright, there we go. So, GNXP's got potential U-shape still, a bigger U-shape. Looking for this little one here, but didn't quite get it. So I'm going to keep an eye on it for it to be getting back up in that 87, 88 cent range. What is everybody else feeling? Is anybody else feeling anything other than what I'm saying? Okay, so CNSP getting a little bit of this U-shape. Has a nice bounce off that 450. That was predictable. With all these moving averages right here, That could have been an easy bounce play. So GMPX slowly getting back up there. New buyers in which play? Looking at a lot here. It's hard to. Let's see. This is doing the same type of thing. It's curling up and then it cracks, and then it's curling up and then it cracks. So I really am not feeling that on SAEX, but it could come back around still. And back down to 450 again. If this does crack the 450 area, the stock will most likely be done. Right now, I'm kind of feeling GNPX again. We are getting a little bit of buying volume in here and slowly pushing this up. So actually, I think I get 700 of this. I may have had 4 green candles in a row. We need a little, probably, yeah, there we go. Yeah, SAEX definitely has a ways to go. Buyer at 82 cents. Well, he's gone now. So we still want to give this a little bit longer. Another couple minutes. MYSC still just riding there. MYOV just doing its own thing. Yeah, SCX still nothing. CNSP is cracking off too. 440 here is still kind of holding up, but we've cracked these two moving averages, so that's really not that good. So right now, as long as this continues to U-shape, big buyers at 83 cents here. As long as it continues to U-shape here, I am feeling the GNPX. Hey, what's going on, David? Good morning. We're coming up again. We're slowly creeping up on this VWAP. And we want to make sure that we get a confirmed break. We also don't want to get in too high because we don't have a lot of room for profit. I'd say the worst we want to be in is at 90 cents. I won't be looking for much out of this, like 10 or 20 cents. Maybe scale out, maybe sell most of the position and hold if it starts moving some. But it's got to break here soon. It needs to come up. It needs to be like right in this area, this next 2 candles. Right here below the VWAP. See MYOV popping back up some. See CNSP still a potential U shape. GMPX cracked off a little bit there, so think this one's down for you, Mark? Mine acted up for a second, but it's still working. As far as I know, it's still working. But good morning. Got a lot of stuff going on, but we're not getting any type of setups yet. I'm not getting any good setups, so we're just being patient. GNPX cracked right here, so gotta wait for it to come back up again. Oops. NSP, it's gotta come all the way back up to that $5 area. Nothing looks good. No patterns on anything. I mean, a little bit of, guess you could say there's a little U shape here, but like I said, MYOV is so above the VWAP. I'm not really not wanting to mess with it. So what Nero end up doing? Nero's still not doing anything. We are below the VWAP though. If Neuro could come back up, potentially we could get a move. SEAX U shape, let's see. Potentially. This is a very big U shape. Like I'm looking at it on the 5-minute because of how big it is. So what happened here? Oh. Okay. There we go. So yeah. This would have to continue to U-shape around. But yeah, there's the possibility of a U-shape. It's going to take a little bit of time, but there's a possibility. We are starting to build a little bit of higher lows, but it still needs some time before we get there. If MYSZ breaks $4, this will probably start going crazy, but it's got a little while. Well, I'm not going to say a little while because this float is only like 1.9 million, maybe less. So very low float. Thinkorswim's keeping you from logging in. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hate that. I don't know why Thinkorswim has issues sometimes. It's a great platform other than the snags that they have. So GMPX has crashed out. CNSCP has crashed out. So all these guys have crashed out. SAEX still working on it. MYSZ, if it gets volume at $4, like I said, that could go crazy. And then Neuro, if it could get some volume and break the VWAP, we could see something there. A lot of hot buying volume in pre-market, but right now we're having a lot of crashing all over the place, so it's making it tricky. Let's see. David, there might be you might need to update your Thinkorswim. You may need to update if your scan is. Woo! What a spread on this. Bids at 360, ask is at 398. So like I said, if I'm tempted. I'm tempted on this because if this gets moving, it's gonna go crazy. And nothing else is going on right this second, so traders are getting itchy. I mean, we really don't have much of a pattern or anything on this. All I know is this is a reverse stock split with a tiny float, and if it breaks $4, it's going on a move. And we're up to 380, 375. I have a feeling that this is about to pop. Maybe. I mean, we're not getting any volume yet, but if it comes up to this $4, volume could flood in here. And it's already been halted once for volatility, and it happened back here. So it does have potential to move like a crazy psychopath stock. Let's see if I could get any of this. It'll probably get 150 shares. Be safe. The ticker on this is MYSZ. Now I don't know for sure that this is gonna pop. I'm just feeling like we're building up this little bit of it's just slowly building up to this $4 mark. And on this chart, this stock has not been above $4, so there's no resistance. Our only resistance is in pre-market where it hit $4. So that's what I'm saying. If this comes up to $4, which it's real close, we could see a volume spike and see this pop pretty hard. And it may be very quick. It could be very quick because this is a very low flow stock. So just be aware that as fast as this could go up, it could also go down, and it's a little bit risky. And that's why I'm trying to wait and kind of see if anything else goes on. MYOV, GMPX, still potential U-shape there. Still potential U-shape on SAEX. Still potential U-shape on CNSP. So we have potential U-shapes on 3 different stocks. We have MYSZ. If it can never get up to $4, and see the bids right back down to $357, but the ask is still $397. That's the part that's scary about this. This float is so low, this spread can get crazy. But I don't want to count it out because, like I said, if it breaks 4, it could be off to the races. See, Neuro still not really doing anything. We might have a bit of a trend line on MYOV. It looks like you have somewhat of a trend line kind of there. It bounced here, kind of bounced here. Guys, I tell you what, there's so many possibilities, and the reason why everything's spread out and you don't have anything ripping yet is because everybody's trying to figure out where to go. You know, the volume's got to go somewhere, but where's it gonna go? And that's what's taking a little bit here. It's traders trying to figure out what has got the most potential and the best chance. We're going to draw this because this does kind of look like a triangle. But we are above the VWAP. But if this continues, if this doesn't crack below this bottom of this triangle, and we continue to slowly build up, this could be a very good potential play. Because this is a triangle. You might think that it's nonsense. I know there's no volume. It didn't gap up. It's a reverse stock split. This is what happened. It was a reverse stock split. It's not a gap up. I mean, technically, I guess it is a gap up, but it didn't gap up because of buying volume or anything. It gapped up because of reverse stock split. And that's the thing. Reverse stock splits can get hot. Like, they can have no volume like this, and then all of a sudden, if it comes to a resistance line like this $4 mark, you could see a lot of volume come in this. So I said I'm not touching it unless I see it's about to break that. But like right now, we just have too many plays going on at once. MYOV, yeah, still doing good. Like I said, it's on this trend line, so you can play this trend line. Ooh, SAEX. Let's see here. See what the 5-minute looks like. Need us to keep building up, but the U-shape's looking pretty decent there. See our others. GNX. Come on. GNPX. Not much there. CNSP. Still a potential U-shape on CNSP as well, so. SCX moving a little bit more. Yeah, that's what I was saying. SCX is starting to come up. We got a little bit of higher lows forming. But we want to see it back up to the VWAP before we do anything. Still nothing on NYSE. Excuse me. Check out Neuro. So Neuro did pop back above the VWAP here. Another reverse stock split. But didn't really get much of a move. We're slowly getting back up to that VWAP though. Right now I'm starting to lean towards SAEX. I think I can only get 150 shares of it as well. If it does break the VWAP, let's see. See what we got room to run to. If it breaks the VWAP. If it breaks the VWAP, we pretty much got room all the way back up to 450. Let's see, there's a little bit of support right around 380, so 380 will probably be a little tough. 375. One life in at 1483 on MIOV. Well, you're doing all right. Doing all right now. One life, you know, you got a good little move on that. We're getting really close to this VWAP on SAEX. And I don't think I ever even looked at the press release on SAEX, but yeah, SAEX is starting to come alive. So I said I'm starting to lean towards it here. Just want to see if it can get to the VWAP though. A lot of selling 345. And if they get taken out, try to make sure nothing else is really going on. Got some buying volume at 344. Is 345 starting to get taken out? It is. Now we got the bids up 345. Don't only get in too early because this could just hit the VWAP and not break. We want to make sure that we break the VWAP. Big crack out, so that's going to hurt this. It's going to take another minute for that to pop back up. That's why I say you want to wait for the break of the VWAP because that's a nice drop down. We were up to 345 and then drop all the way to 322. So that's that. And we're back to square one. MYOV still moving up. So One Life is looking good. He said just sold half. If you get that $16 break, One Life could be off to the races on that. See, GMPX back up to 80 cents. So potentially this could come back up. CNSP looks like volume's pretty died off of there. TRPX, take TRPX. It's not doing anything. Take it off the list. Let's see. MYOV still popping. SAEX still got to build up. GMPX slowly building up here. And CNSP still slowly building up. Neuro back below. Are we missing anything else? EVOK. Oh man, I missed this one. Actually, I had this on the watch list and took it off because I didn't have a press release, but got a U-shape and the break of the VWAP there. Nice run up. Nice 30, 40 cents there. But with everything else going on, it's hard to catch everything. See, what time is it? We've only got about 45 minutes left of good volume in the market, so right now MYOV seems to be the only thing that is giving some gains out. Everything else is looking pretty ugly. Pretty ugly. GMPX cracked down again. Yeah. CNSP, just no volume. And this has still got some volume on it. And if this breaks $2, then it has a nice gap to fill. It'll have a little resistance at 205, but if it breaks $2, it'll have a nice gap to fill, but it's got a ways to go to even get to $2. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. MYOV is just too much. It's too pricey for me to try to play. But it is doing nicely on this trend line. One Life slowly scaling out of MYOV. Nice. It's got a quarter left. If it could break $16 though, it could start moving. Just nothing else doing much. MYSE buy up at 393, so this is getting close. Still no volume, but like I said, if we start seeing the ask over $4 and a bid close to $4, could get a pop on that. See, the thing is, we have nothing else going on right now. BOSC, anything there? BOSC receives a $460,000 robotic system order from Mexican plastic manufacturer. Okay. Very low float on this, though. That's a good press release. Low float. We got quite a bit of resistance above us, though. But that is a good press release, so I'm going to put it on the watch list for now while we're still looking for something. Because that could get to moving. And then DM. No, that's not what I was looking at. EVOC. EVOC will crack down. No volume whatsoever on BOSC though. But if volume could come into it and get a little move from 2 to 220. MYZ still no volume yet. YLV still creeping a little bit. Oh wow, seeing that CNSP with a quick pop-up. So we could get the U-shape here, potentially. C5. AGRX spike. Yeah, little break above the VWAP here. But the problem is we have this EMA right here at 179, so we've only got about 19 cents of profit before, and the high today is right here at 165. So there's a lot of resistance ahead on of this. Yeah, and then 170. This whole area is resistance. So you did get a pop on that, but I'll be honest with you. I don't know how far this will actually go with all that resistance ahead. Now, if it breaks 180, then it could be good to go. This is a confirmed break of the VWAP with the U-shape, though. I mean, there's a lot of sellers at 162. I don't know. I'm going to put AGRX on the watch list for right now, just in case. But I'm not feeling it, because there's a lot of resistance. But like I said, if it breaks through that resistance, we could get a move. Let's see. MYLV still slowly climbing. SAEX all the way back down to $3 just about. This is actually good U-shape right here under the VWAP, but got a little 330 to 345 there. GMPX still cracking out. CNSP. No volume there. So yeah, BOSC just doesn't have any volume, so just go ahead and take it off. And let's see, AGRX is slowly creeping. right now. So we didn't get a very big pop. Like breaking the VWAP, we got about 4 cents. Big seller at 162. There's just so much resistance ahead on this. Like it really needs to get above everything else. Like I said, let's see, 165, 170. It's kind of getting hung up right now at 160. There's just a lot of resistance. A lot of resistance. MYOV looks like it's moving up, getting close to that $16 mark. If you still got that quarter position left, you might be good. KRTX at it again. See, we're just getting stuff all over the place, man. Volume is just everywhere. Wow. Yep. And right there, even on these higher price stocks, these patterns, this strategy still works. Look at this. Perfect triangle. Triangle into the VWAP. $13 move. It's pretty predictable. And it's still moving. Oh, and then MYOV up over 16. That's what I said. If it broke 16, it could start moving. And it's going to, if it breaks 1650, and it looks like it might, there was a lot of sellers, and there it goes. Congratulations to One Life, nailing it on MYOV. Nailing it. Nice job, sir. Beautiful, beautiful scalping. Look at there. What did I say? If it broke 16, it's going to move. It broke 16, and in 1 minute, it moved 87 cents. So, pretty predictable. I like the predictability there. So, nice job to One Life. Killing it, as always. Spread's getting a little closer on MYSZ. Now, if this breaks pretty much 1675, you could see 17, and then if it breaks 17, there's no telling where it's going to go. And it looks like it's going to break 17, possibly right here. Maybe it's got hung up a little bit on 17. So kind of expected. See, MYSC popped down some. SAEX way down. It's pretty much done. Looks like GNPX is probably done. CNSP doesn't have a lot of volume anymore, but it's still getting close to that VWAP. Once again, we have the bigger stocks moving out of pre-market. Pre-market, we had some penny stocks moving, but they've all just been cracking, being shorted out after the market opened. So my OV's up there to 17. It's still trying to break 17. It may have a pullback here. Looks like it's going to. See, NYSZ right back up to 390. It's starting to level 2 in time and sales is starting to move a little bit on MYSZ. And we're getting closer to that pumpy time. And we could easily see this get pumped. Very low volume. All it's going to take is one chat room to come in and buying this, and this could start moving. Because it's not lost any, it's not dropped hardly any. It's held up its reverse stock split. It's slowly growing up to that $4 mark. People could get excited. MYOV all the way back down to 16. CNSP still not doing much. Let's see how much. What is it? KRTX. See how crazy it went. Still going pretty crazy. Kind of getting a bull flag here, so you could have a big reversal. Let's see, MYSC up to 398. A little bit of volume. A little bit. Slowly creeping in. A lot of buys in that area. Look at all these orders that came through right there in this area. I'm saying the closer it gets to this $4 mark, I'm not sure what you like. I don't know what that I'm assuming you're saying it looks like some of the punches I've taken, some of the bad plays I've made has made me scared to trade. Is that what you tried to type? Because I can't. It's like that's what it looks like you tried to type, but I'm not sure. No, I'm not. I'm not scared to trade. There's not been anything that fits my strategy so far. I'm trying to be disciplined and stick to my strategy, and there's not been anything. Like last Friday on the surprise stream I traded, I just didn't lock in profits, but it fit my strategy perfect. And this is a small account, so I'm not going to play MYOV. It's too much. And I'm not going to play KTRX or whatever it is because it's way too much. So I'm just being patient, waiting for my play. My strategy is pretty simple, and that's what I'm looking for, is for my strategy to form. And we've not got anything yet, not in the price range I want to play. So, I'm not being scared to trade. Just nothing is happening in our price range. Everything is on MYOV and KRTX. So I can't really help that. But yeah, I just traded Friday. I've not been scared to trade. I made a profit of 4 cents on Friday. So it's not anything amazing, but if there's something that I missed, then I missed it. I don't know what I missed, but to say I'm scared today, I don't I'm not gonna hop in. This is the only thing that's made a U shape back to the VWAP, AGRX, and it doesn't have a press release. It was hot last week, but if you look at this daily, this is craziness right here. This is not anything that you can look at and predict on that. And then there's so much resistance above the VWAP here that I'm not gonna GMPX. Well, GMPX still got a little ways to go. It's got to build back up. But you know, I'm not scared to pull the trigger if we get something predictable. I'm just waiting for something to happen. We're not getting anything anywhere yet, so in the price range. And give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna go use the restroom right quick, and then we'll continue on. See if we can't find anything. We got about 30 minutes left of hot volume, so there's still potential. We just gotta kind of wait it out till we get something predictable. Let's see, Neuro popped up a little bit before I walk away. Yeah, Neuro's still not doing anything. MYSZ. MYSZ is getting close. Getting a little closer there. Slowly building up. Yeah, so we should be good for the next couple of minutes. So yeah, give me a couple of minutes. If anything happens while I'm gone, it would be MYSZ potentially popping if volume comes into it. Because that spread's getting closer and closer, so, but. See, SAEX still trying to come up a little bit. So yeah, we should be good. So yeah, just give me a few minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, guys. Did I miss anything? Doesn't look like it. CNSP still slowly moving up. MYSC still not getting it. MYOV is coming down. GMPX still slowly coming up. I like that. If this can keep coming up, we'll be alright there. AGRX still not doing anything. So yeah, see what's SAX doing. Yeah, KTRX is pretty crazy. But let's see. Is it KRTX? I don't know why I can't remember what that is. Wow, yeah. Still moving up. Moving up like crazy. And see, yeah, yesterday, it's hard to say that a stock is going to run from $30 to $100, and then today it's going to run $30 more. Like, that's hard to predict, because you would think shorters would come in somewhere, but they're getting squeezed out, obviously. As I said, this is a perfect play this morning, though. If you got in at this triangle break of the VWAP, you know, you got from 90 all the way up to 130 at this point. It's crazy. Crazy moves. And GMPX still slowly moving up. And we have a little bit of a U-shape right here at this at 80 cents below the VWAP, but that doesn't mean I could get a little pop up, but big buyers coming in at 80 cents here. So we may get ready to go in on GMPX because there's some buying volume coming in a little bit. I'm halfway tempted to get in right here, but we're not officially bullish till we get above that VWAP. So that's the only thing that scares me, is it could easily just come right back down. I don't want to force it, because we've not. Oh, nice pop up there. So we might actually start moving here. What's this look like on the 5-minute? A little bit of a ugly U shape on the 5-minute, but still. Make sure I'm mathed right too on this. 85. Yeah, my math's right. I can get 700 shares, I think. Hopefully my math's right. Yeah, there's going to be some sellers for sure around that VWAP. You can see it on the level 2 and on the AT ladder. This 95 cents area. There's some sellers at 84 cents. There's some sellers sitting. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm waiting That's why I want to wait till I get the VWAP break, because that'll be the safest entry. And I'll probably have about a 3-cent stop loss, 5-cent stop loss at most. A lot of sellers at 84, but I think they're going to get taken out because we got a big buyer at 83. So yeah, and 84 is getting taken out pretty easily, actually. Well, we're coming right up to this VWAP. Let's get ready to go here. This is a very big U shape, though, One Life. Like, this is a lot of consolidation that's happened. A lot of sellers at 85. Like, if we get all these sellers out of here, out of this VWAP area, if it can break, should be good to go, at least for a little run. Like, I wouldn't be looking for a lot out of this. I would just be looking for like 10, 15 cent run. Looks like 85 is going to get taken out, and it is. So we're coming right up here. Now 85 is still holding a little bit. Drop back down there. On the yearly daily, it looks tough. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of room without resistance. The dollar's going to be resistance. This 110 area is going to be resistance. 126 is going to be resistance. But like I said, I'm not looking for a lot out of this. Yeah, I mean, over $1, it would be, yeah. Let's see. We got resistance right here where that support is. That's that 83-cent areas. 82, 83 cent is going to be some resistance. So we're not quite popping yet. We got a lot of resistance right in this area. Is there anything else going on? Not that I see. I'm willing to give it a chance. If it breaks over this VWAP, I'm willing to get in and give it a chance to try to at least get back up to $1. Let's check pre-market, see what's going on there. Yeah, so 85, 86 cents, it's going to be pretty tough. Looks like 95 cents is going to be some resistance too. There is a lot of resistance ahead of the stock, but right now nothing else is really going on. But we got to break this VWAP. That's the thing. Let's check everything else. NYSE still building slightly lower highs. MYLV's cracked the trend line, so that's gonna be a little sketchy now. SAEX still crashing off, nothing there. AGRX, nothing really there. CNSP, nothing there, no volume. So right now, really, GMPX is the only thing with any potential. If it can break this VWAP. But we are getting close to lunch for traders, so it may be too late for it. And 82 cents has been holding up as support, and if it cracks, this is probably done. I know y'all think I'm crazy on NYSE, but I have seen reverse stock splits go crazy. All it needs is some volume, and it could go crazy. So hasn't had much today, but it's at a very pivotal point. That $4 area is gonna be tough, and GMPX cracked that 82, so most likely GMPX is done. And that leaves me with nothing now. Nothing looks good to me right at this moment. Maybe best to just call it a day and try to get it tomorrow, because we're going to be losing volume here unless something happens in the next 5 minutes. Everything's probably done. I would imagine MYOV would probably get all the way back down to the VWAP here soon. You can see volume has been slowly creeping off of it. So yeah, right now we don't have anything else going on. Just looking around, CYAD. A little bit of something there. RGX coming down again. See, what was that? CYAD. My nose started running. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. See, GMPX starting to come back up again a little bit, but like I said, we're almost to the slow volume time. Yeah, and MYOV almost back down in the VWAP. That's what I expected there. And I just don't see anything else. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It looks like I'm gonna be sitting on my hands, calling it a day. AGRX isn't going to do anything. It's ugly. CNSP, that's done. SCAX, still got a little volume, but it's pretty much looking done as well. Look on the 5 minute, yeah. This needs a while to U-shape back around, so. You might see it never getting any volume. Yep, unfortunately I do not see anything to play right now. Nothing there. I don't feel like I've missed anything either. APDN, nice move there. Not really any reason for it to run, other than it went on a nice run last week, but still nothing there. Yeah, so once again, pretty much, penny stock world is not hot. Even with the pre-market hotness of GMPX being up 100% and SAEX being up and MYOV being up. MYOV is the only one that held its gains and went on a move, and it's out of the penny stock world at that point, so penny stock world just is not heating up in November. I don't know what it is. Maybe the sure trader is. Maybe all the sure trader people are still trying to get settled or something. I don't know. But we're just not getting anything. I do want to check the pot stocks because we do have this vote thing coming on tomorrow. Whoops. ACB with a little rebound today. That's nice. Nice little rebound here on pot stock. Could have been a nice little day trade. Little 20 cents. Let's check out Cron, see what Cron's up to. Cron, a nice rebound. So today is a nice rebound for pot stocks, getting some buying volume coming back in these plays finally. So that's nice to see. Let's see what is Canopy Growth. I can't remember what Canopy Growth's ticker symbol is. It's something weird. That doesn't make any sense. Let's see if I can just spell out Canopy. Okay, CGC, okay. So yeah, all the pot stocks getting a nice bounce today. Wondering about Planet 13. And all these bounces is probably because of the news that's supposed to come out tomorrow. Planet 13 really didn't do anything, but Planet 13 also hasn't crashed like all the other pot stocks have, so that's not too surprising, really. Yeah, and everything just crashing off. GMPX all the way back down. SAEX still crashing. MYOV still not doing too much after it broke the trend line. I don't see anything else going on. So I'm probably done. Let's look at a few more of those pot stocks. So let's see who else was Afra. Afra Inc. Yeah, Afra Inc. Same thing. Like every single one of these stocks has the same exact type of jump back up today. So that's good to see. Hopefully these stocks have hit their lows and are ready to come back around. Start moving back up. Because they've just been ugly. So we'll give the stream about 5 more minutes here. See if anything starts moving or doing anything, but most likely not. I don't see anything happening in the penny stock world. It's like all the volume just died off of all these plays. Let's see, GMPX, yeah, volume's died off of it. Nothing going on. And volume dying off of MYLV too, so MYSZ never got volume. I was looking for it, but never got there. Let's see, KRTX, let's see what it's doing. Yeah, volume dying off a little bit there. Potential U-shape on KRTX, but it is way above the VWAP. I'm trying to think if it's just so I could get what, 4 shares of this? But it'd have to run $10 for me to even make $40. See, actually, I'd probably get 5 shares. Still, it's like it'd have to keep running. It's way too far up. Not feeling that. So it's like MILV almost back up to $15. Yep. GMPX still could get a little move if it continues to make this the second little U shape, kind of a cup handle. But what, KRTX? Yeah, I know it moves dollars, but like I was saying, I could only get like 5 shares. And it's pretty far off of this VWAP. And it's really high up. Like that little pop there. So, I mean, this is a little U-shape here. If it breaks 136, this could keep running. But like I said, it's not worth it to me to get in for 5 shares, honestly. And it's trying to pop that there. It looks like it's going to 140. 140 will be your next resistance on this. If it breaks 140, it'd probably move to 150. I will be shocked if this goes above 150 though today. That would be pretty crazy. Because 150 ought to be pretty tough resistance. And it's trying to test that 140 area. Not quite seeing 140 on the bid or ask yet, but it's close. Yeah, I know it. I know it just jumped $10. I just don't want to. I don't know. I don't trade stocks this high price, so like I'm not a fan of it. But this is way off his VWAP too. That's the part that makes me the most nervous. This is a beautiful little U shape right here, but um, I don't know. If the market doesn't, if like the penny stock world doesn't get hot and we keep getting these mid caps running like they are, then I might just have to start looking for these mid caps. And there's the break over 140, so we'll probably see 150 here if it can hold above 140. But yeah, I may have to adjust the strategy to the mid caps because they are getting the biggest runs, and the penny stock world's not doing much. And they seem to be more predictable, to be quite honest. At least right now they are. Yeah, maybe we're gonna see 150 probably. But let's see if I want to see if it's gonna break 150. It's like right up at 147. If it breaks 150, man, this would be so crazy. It'd probably get halted if it breaks 150 though. No, it's a $17 rip right here. Yeah, spectacular. Okay, MIOV coming back up a little bit. It might not get to 150. There you go. Get you $14. Hey, $14 is $14. It's a profit. Green is always good, so good job. Good job jumping in there with that one share, man. There's nothing wrong with it. And just be careful. At this point, if you're still holding, because it did struggle with trying to get up to 150, but it still could. I think it'll get to 150. I don't think it'll break 150. Like I said, I'll be very shocked if it breaks 150. I'm just trying to watch it. I'm trying to get before I end the stream. I just want to see. I want to see if it makes me eat my words and it breaks 150. Because it possibly could. I mean, the way it's ripping, it could rip. It could rip right through 150 and get halted, which would be crazy. Because probably see it up to 200 by the end of the day if that was the case. But I don't. I can't imagine this getting any higher than like. If you look on the daily yearly chart here, it's almost up in this corner. Like that's pretty far up there. So I really don't think it can break 150. But it might. Let's see, we're coming up on it. 147 on the bid. We'll see what happens here. Just for my own personal entertainment. So I can laugh if it does break through 150. $148. All the way up to 149.89. So let's see if it's going to break. It's reaching. Make sure I'm not missing anything else right now. I don't see anything else. Let's see here. See if this volume candle here starts coming up quite a bit, and it probably can break. But like I said, I just don't see it breaking 150. Kind of going all over the place right now. But yeah, if these mid caps keep ripping like this, like from $20, let's see, $18 gapped up to 31, then 31 all the way up to 100, like if we saw the same thing on APDN, there's been several of them that's went on these massive rips. So I may have to adjust the strategy and start playing mid caps. Alright guys, I don't think nothing else is going to go on. I'll be surprised if this breaks 150. I think this is probably as high as it's going to go right here in this area. If it goes higher, if it breaks 150, y'all can message me or comment on the stream making fun of me for being wrong, because it will be pretty funny if I'm wrong, because that would just be crazy. But alright guys, had to stay disciplined today. There was no setups, so can't trade anything if there's no setups. So like I said, we might be adjusting the strategy to small caps or mid cap stocks the way these mid caps are running lately. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your day. We'll be back here tomorrow trying to look for a trade. I'll probably do a little research on these mid caps and maybe have some of those on the watch list in the morning as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.